What's up, y'all? We're a little bit late today, so I'm not gonna do the full intro, honey. We want a time constraint. But I want to thank everybody for being here. Welcome. Everybody coming into the room. What's up, Ev? Thank you so much for being here. We have a special guest tonight. We're doing an interview with the Markel Logan. Okay. For those of you who do not know, Markel Logan is a producer, a writer, pain in my, no, I'm just playing. A good guy. And he is also one of the main cast members on Chasing Dallas. He's been a main cast member from season 1. And so we're going to go ahead and bring him up, and we're going to get into some things, okay? All right, you ready? You ready backstage, sir? You ready? Okay, he said he's ready. What's up? Hey, boo. You know what? Hey, I just said, are you ready? I literally said, are you ready?
I just feel like I look a mess today. Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. Now, first of all, I want to say this to everybody. Markel and I had scheduled this interview a long time ago. I said, after the reunion, I want us to sit down. I want us to talk. I want you to say everything you want to say. Get it all off your chest. What we did not know was that everything was going to go left the way it went left last night. And we actually ended up having an impromptu live. We also had 5,000 lives going on over on Instagram. So for those who do not know, Chasing Dallas is a web-based series, LGBTQIA series that is on YouTube. It is under the Chasing Reality brand. And Chasing Reality has a variety of shows. You guys need to check it out. If you are not subscribed to Chasing Reality, you need to subscribe to Chasing Reality. And then you need to go over and subscribe to, what is it, Markel?
86 TV. So it's the number 8, SIX TV.
Okay, Abby, can you do me a favor? Can you drop the links for both of those YouTube channels for me, please? But we want to go ahead and but we'll get to 8. We'll get to the 86 in a minute. We'll get to that in a minute. Okay. But let's start with Chasing Dallas. Now, you have been on Chasing Dallas since its inception. We're not going to rehash all the stuff that you've already told us in the past about how you were on another series and this and this and that. We ain't going to get into all of that. We're going to bring it forward to this season. This season was, I'm going to speak for you and say just a really hard season for you. Just with a lot of what's going on personally and professionally. You had a lot going on this year. You had some great things going on this year. You had Lovers and Friends. You had, great things going on in your personal life. But the Lovers and Friends thing became sort of a gift and a curse. And that's really what this whole season of Chasing Dallas sort of devolved into. And I would almost say at the demise of a friendship that you and Reese G, who is the former executive producer of Chasing Dallas, once had. wherever y'all are now, let's throw that out the window. But you guys at one point were friends.
Correct.
That's a fair statement. Okay.
That's a fair statement.
Okay. So I'm going to throw this out, and then I'm gonna let you have the floor for a few minutes. Is there anything that you did not leave that you feel like you didn't get to say, or you didn't feel like you got to hash out? I mean, I know you sort of dropped a bomb. It was a bomb to some people. For others of us, we were like, finally. But for some people, especially, and mainly the fans, mainly the people who watched the show, did not realize certain things that were going on behind the scenes. And let's be fair. You know, in all reality, there's some non-reality, right? And so a couple of bombshells were dropped last night, but do you feel like there's anything that you just didn't get a chance to say, or that didn't come out the way you wanted it to? I'm gonna give you the floor.
Excuse me. Hey, you guys. No. Well, just to teach, I guess the only thing that I would say is that I've read in the comments, or maybe I think Robert said it. No, somebody said it. I don't think it was Robert. Robert, excuse me. Someone said it was like, Markel, both of you guys played in that role of like creating some type of storyline or something last season. Like, you should take accountability for that. And that's the only thing that I just wanted to correct, is that they're absolutely right. Him and I both were in cahoots of creating a story for last season. Now, where I draw the line is that when you create a false narrative, you leave the false narrative as false. You don't formulate that to a reality as if something true. And that's where our relationship went left, is that he thought that this fake stuff was true. And I was like, I don't understand what's going on anymore.
Right. And so I think that's the part. I think everybody was clear on the fact that you let it be known that last season 2 of Chasing Dallas, you and Reese had this fake beef, right? Y'all allegedly, y'all friendship allegedly dissolved over some alleged lies. I'm gonna keep saying alleged because we know now we know it wasn't real.
This ain't the Wendy Williams show. It was a lie.
It was a lie, right? It was a lie. But here's the problem. I think there's the part that people didn't catch is later on in the season, we know that, and not to go too deep into the weeds, but here's where things went left for you. Later on in the season, and correct me if I'm wrong, but later on in the season, Reese had something going on with Trey Womack. We ain't going down that rabbit hole, but something going on with Trey Womack. But you said it on camera at a little get together at your house. You made a little flippant comment about Reese and Trey breaking up or something to that effect. And that's where Reese got upset, because Reese, in Reese's mind, because I'm just in Reese's mind, you weren't supposed to say that, or he was angry that you had said it, and in your mind, you were like, "But that was part of the lie. I was following the script." So
well, there was no real relationship. So, like, there was no real relationship. There was no sleeping together. There was no let's go out on dates. I feel like there were moments where like you're having a conversation with this person and you just kind of fall into that conversation like, oh, you know what, I'm used to talking to this person every other day or something, right? But as far as like a real relationship in a real dating world followed by the book, that is not a relationship. That is not a talking. That is not a courtship. That is nothing. So everything that I was saying was a part of the story. So when he flipped it, I was just kind of like, I don't even know what's on. Okay. All right. I'm going to say this. That was sort of the beginning of the end for that. Okay. Now, fast forward to the reunion last year. Okay. The reunion went the way what we saw at the reunion last year is what we saw. But after the reunion, what happened? So the day after the reunion, I had a meeting set up with Andario to come to him to pitch the idea of the show of Lovers and Friends. When I knocked on the door, Reese opened the door. And I was caught by surprise. I was like, oh, I thought this was going to be a little private one-on-one. So as soon as you walked into the place, there was a table straight in the back. He sat on the right. I sat on the left. I had my laptop I opened up my PowerPoint presentation. It won't working properly. So I had to I said, hold on. Technical difficulties. The background not coming up. And and then at that moment, I'm pitching the show to Andaria. I say, these are the two peoples. And actually, it was Premier and my best friend. But he was like, they kind of look alike, so let's kind of switch them up. Anyway, as I was pitching the idea, Reese is in the kitchen. And mind you, this is an open floor plan. When I say open floor plan, the kitchen, living room, dining room is all one open space. So it ain't no hiding. And as I'm pitching it, he's literally right there. And Dario was just like, I'm kind of confused on the date part. So as Reese's listening to me, he's like, no, that's a really good idea. So he said, they're going to go on dates like that. I'm like, thank you, Reese. And as I'm continuing to explain to Dario, Reese's like, that's a good idea. You should go ahead and do it. Boom, I like that idea. Blah, 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 blah. That was the end of that conversation. We sat on the couch. We started watching some old YouTube videos. And Dario brought it back up. He was like, okay, so Reese, are you going to be a part of this show? And then he said, well, if Markel wants me to be. I was like, sure, I want you to be a part of the show. I said, I don't really care what title you got. You can have director, creative director, producer. The titles to me don't give a damn, okay?
Right.
I don't care about that. And then we said, okay. Reese walked me downstairs. We sat on the couch downstairs in like the little lobby area. And we sat there for about a good hour and a half. And I'm re-explaining to him, like, I don't understand why you're upset with me. This was the part of the story. And he was like, okay, well, I understand now. At that moment, I was kind of really starting to feel for him. And I said, I got that, but I need you to understand that this was a part of this.
I didn't know the story had switched. I didn't know we was doing something.
I didn't know the story switched on me. I was like, I was really being a friend to you. I was like, if you're going to be my friend, you're going to be my friend, period. And then we moved on from that. And then that was May. June came. It was my birthday. I was in Arizona. And Dario called me while I was in the elevator. At the airport heading back to Dallas. And he was like, all right, the show is a green light. So do you still want Reese to be a part? I said, no. I said, I've been really working for something on my own since high school. So this is my moment. And he was like, okay. And then I neglected to tell Reese at that moment. Right. I didn't text him. I didn't call him. I just started pre-production. And then he texted me and was just like, hey, I'm about to start production on these 3 new shows. Do you still need my help? I said, no, I'm going to take this on my own. I don't want our friendship to be all about a show. And he said, I agree. And that was the end of it. I thought we was good.
So now I've heard you in the past say that you took responsibility for maybe not handling that moment the best way and calling Reese in that moment to say, you know what, da 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 da. And so, right. Okay, I heard you take responsibility for that and you acknowledge that you could have handled that better. Now right. So we've heard I don't want to keep making your story ain't never changed, but that's another conversation. And I've heard the story a million times. Let me be honest with y'all. I've heard the story and it honestly. So
and even Reese said that on the show. He's like, his story ain't never changed. It's not going to change because I know exactly what happened.
Well, Judge Judy always says if you tell the truth, you don't have to have a good memory. I'm just saying. And let me give y'all this in full disclosure, because we can go on and just tell it all now. In full disclosure, I knew about this when it happened. So the story has never changed because I knew about it when it happened. It was don't tell nobody, but I'm going to pitch a show. Don't tell nobody, but he going to let me do the show. Don't tell nobody, but. So y'all know Really B can keep a secret. But so when I say the story has never changed, the story has never changed. Okay? All right. Fast forward to the season. When did you first find out that Reese thought you stole the when did you first get this information? Like, wait a minute, I did what? Like, when did you get that?
It was brought to my attention by someone through the grapevine that he said his storyline for the show, for this season, is going to be the whole Lovers and Friends scandal. So I knew this is what he was going to do all season. And that's why I was like, you know what? He's just going to be arguing with himself. That's why I didn't do all the rah in the beginnings until it just gets to the point where it's like, girl, come on. Like, we know the truth. Why are we keep doing this? I'm tired of talking about it. So I knew going in he was going to bring this up.
Okay. So we're not going to, again, I just wanted to, we might have some new people in the room or things like that. So we go through the whole season. It was the storyline for the whole season. A lot of stuff went down. Reese upset a lot of reviewers, myself being one of them. Some cast, it almost was a divided cast. Not almost, it was. It was very much a divided cast. You were either, Team Reese or Markel, and we saw in Vegas where he really legit was trying to make people choose. Like it wasn't even a innuendo. Like he legit was trying to make people choose. Well, either you gonna hang with him or you gonna hang with me. And if
I think Vegas was the first moment publicly that people can finally see, like, wait a minute, like Reese, I like you, but you really being messy right now.
Mm-hmm.
And
he was.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So last night, one of the messy things that did come out through this season,
hold on, the Queen Tulsa show, they never had sex.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Now, one of the messy things that came out during the season, I would say it was messy, but maybe some premature information, was that Chasing Dallas was not coming back. This was the final season. This was the series finale. Most of us found out during the season that this was the case, including production. So what feelings did that give you when you found out? Even though I think you may or may not have chosen to come back for a season 4, but being a part of something from the beginning, from its inception, being as close as you were with Reese during that first season and part of the second season, how did that sort of make you feel when you were like, well, this is all coming to an
end? To be quite honest, for me, I didn't care. I didn't care that the show was going to be over. Now I cared about the viewers and my castmates, because shade and all, we can still call each other and be like, hey, you want to go get a drink? Like we can still like
brunch,
support
because
each
y'all
other.
sure love brunch.
So I hated for a brunch. So I hated it for them. But me personally, I already it was one of the moments where I was like, I knew I was already starting my channel. Right. I was already starting my channel. I was already trying to build it up low key. I was already doing my show. So I was kind of like, well, this is perfect. I don't have to worry about what I'm going to sell on this season. So
right.
What I'm going to do this season. So I was personally okay with it. But from the others, I definitely can have empathy and sympathy with how they feel. And the more they talked about it, I get it. I was like, I get it. Especially because I think the only last 2 people who were on the show from day one was me and Reese. I would say George too, because I did bring George on season 1. He was in the background, but you did get a chance to see him. What do you think Imani was coming? Why do you think Imani was coming from Markel so hard? I feel like she acted like Markel was.
I was going to ask you that question. I was going to let you finish your thought, but I thought that was a good question. And if you want to address it, if you don't,
Yeah, you know what? I was kind of, so I'll be honest, at the very beginning, I went to as soon as Imani came on and say, hey, Markel, my plan was to say, so is this the real Imani or this the biased Imani? Which Imani are we getting, right? But, George kind of talked me down off the ladder. So I didn't go that route.
Wait a minute. George talked you off the ladder?
I know. George and Trey.
Okay, well, I think that might have been more Trey than George.
It was like, don't do that. So I didn't do it. I was starting to get annoyed because I'm just like, Imani, you're trying to twist your words and speak proper to the way that it tried to confuse me for me to say, I understand why you're confused. You're right. I did steal it. That was not going to happen. I was not going to buckle up and be like, girl, you're right. No, that's not what happened.
Yeah, so I think she was trying to create an environment where it was like, well, this is a 50-50 thing, or you could take responsibility for this and she could take responsibility for that.
I take responsibility for not telling Reese he wasn't a part of the show no more way back when. Other than that, I don't have no responsibility on that.
Got you. Okay.
Markel and Reese just need to box a few rounds. Child.
No, never mind. Not doing that. That's a good question. Abby asked a good question. Abby said, so is Lovers, we know that Lovers and Desert, well, we were going to get to I'm going to hold Abby's question till we're going to transition in a few minutes to the new stuff. We're letting Markel purge. We're letting Markel
Purge all the stuff out of your time.
All of the chasing Dallas stuff. We're gonna purge, and then we're gonna pivot to what he has coming up. What that's gonna look like. And we know that whatever the transition is, it is with Andario's blessing, because the teaser and the trailer have both premiered and are being advertised on the Chasing Reality platform. So we know that Andario is supporting what you have going on. Okay, so I just want to make sure, though, we don't want nobody starting no rumors that, Markel, he leaving and he mad. No, it is with the blessing of the owner of the Chasing Reality brand. We know who Andario is. It is with that blessing, because we saw the trailer for your new show, which we're gonna get to in a minute. Okay. We saw the trailer for that last night. Okay. T Spiller is so messy. He's telling us, so no, we want to hear more Reese talk. Y'all not tired? Ain't you tired, Miss Millie? Ain't you tired?
What you want to know, T Spiller? What you want to know?
T Spiller already know it all. Anyway, so T Spiller got thrown under the bus last night. But anyway, so but anyway, moving on. So last night's reunion.
Right.
Whose idea was it to do the virtual reunion?
Reese's, because he was no longer a part of the brand. He didn't want to put no more money into having a venue to have a reunion. Now, to be honest with you, I can understand that part, because if I'm no longer with the brand, why am I going to be putting some coins in there? I get that aspect, but then on the other end, we was chasing static last night.
So, not chasing static.
Listen, I had to take my earbuds a few times, take them in and out. Is it me? Let me reboot, because I didn't know.
Well, let me ask you a question. Okay, y'all had a 2-hour window before you went live that the show was running. Did y'all not do any sound checks? Did y'all not check on that?
I was in my living room.
I'm really not being funny, but
I was in my living room. I had the show in my hand, with it on mute. As I was catching up on The Masked Singer, as I was eating some ribs, and then I said, I'm tired of watching.
See, look. See, we start talking about connection and sound issues, and here we are, connection and sound issues. Can you hear us?
Are we back?
Yeah, I'm back. You back? We never went nowhere. He gonna have to come back up. He must have got a phone call, y'all. No, listen, if you ever on StreamYard, put your phone on Do Not Disturb, because once you get a phone call, you got to go out and come back in most cases. So he'll be back. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I really do appreciate it. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're hitting that like button, and he is back. You ready? Put your phone on Do Not Disturb, child.
My dad calls me every Friday. We do our weekly check-in on Friday.
Dang, I'm interrupting dad time. And
well, he normally calls earlier in the day. I'm surprised he called me at this time of night. Now, if he called me again, it's an emergency, but he ain't gonna call me again.
Okay, well, we on a timeline anyway.
What was I saying?
We were talking about the sound.
So yeah,
did y'all do a sound check?
I was watching Masked Singer and I was eating, and then I said, when is the reunion gonna start? They said, you got 45 minutes. I cut everything off. I laid down until 5 minutes before we started. I ran in the closet, picked me out a shirt, put it on. So it wasn't no sound check. It wasn't no none. It wasn't no none of all that.
Okay, because I feel like a sound check would probably, have eliminated some of the issues that we was dealing with. But okay, I can be honest with you. I can see part of his point of view as well, to say, listen, I ain't about to sit here and put out a whole lot of money on this brand, but I will say this though. I think that's a disservice to us, the fans, the people who've been rocking with y'all for the last 5 years. Because let's be clear, if you did 3 seasons, that was about a 5-year window between, off season, So yeah. People have really been rocking. I know I'm one of them. People have been rocking with y'all since season 1, and I think y'all. When I say y'all, I know it wasn't your decision, but I'm saying as a brand, I think y'all owed it to the fans to give us a better, because again, up until last night, we all were under the impression that this was it. And if that was the impression, even if everything had went perfectly last night, if that was the impression that y'all were willing to leave with us. I just think that was
ghetto.
Well, listen, I literally texted Markel in the middle of the show and said, "This is ghetto." So please, listen. I'm gonna be honest. I literally texted Markel and said, "This is ghetto." And the reality is, I think sometimes it's about finishing with dignity and honor.
Right.
You know, I understand that maybe you don't want to put all of the bells and whistles in place. I get that.
We all, honestly, like Trey Howard said, we all could have chipped in.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to ask you that. Do you think that the cast would have been willing to chip in and pick up the cat, pick up some of it? See, there he go. There he go again.
I'm in the chat.
Get out the chat.
They wanted the show name. I mean, they wanted the channel name.
Oh, okay. Oh, I had the hold on, I'll put it back up there. Abby is in her Uber, honey. I'll put the YouTube channel up because hold on, let me scroll back up. Here it is right here.
But like you said, it was a disservice because I just feel like, we had a venue all 2 years. Wow. The third year, and if we're going out with a bang, it should have been pretty. It should have been like everybody should have been wearing their pink. I felt like the top row was pink and we were all wearing black at the bottom. So the thing was pink and black. Hell.
So let me ask you this, and this is gonna be a little bit of a messy question. Do you think that Andario should have picked up the slack when he realized Reese wasn't gonna do it?
I do think that there was probably a moment where Andario was just like, you know what, maybe I should just come down there and just do the reunion since the other person is not going to fulfill the needs, so we can go out with a bang. I'm pretty sure that was a thought, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen. I mean,
okay. I mean, that was, listen, yeah, I love Andario down, but I got to be honest. I have to be fair because, again, ultimately, yes, Chasing Dallas Reese's the EP, but it's on his channel. Now, if we're gonna be fair about it, Oprah ain't responsible for every show on the OWN network and what it looks like. So somebody said something in the chat about it, so I want to be fair and I want to put that out there. So you weren't necessarily, that wasn't. Thank you, El Teddy. Thank you. El Teddy dropped the link in the chat for
thank you, El Teddy,
for Markel's YouTube channel. So now we had the reunion. We it's virtual. Okay, it is what it is. It is virtual. We'll get to the last 15 minutes of that.
The last 5 minutes.
Well, really, yeah, you're right. The last 5 minutes. We'll get there in a second. But even before that abrupt ending, do you feel like the reunion was fair and served the purpose of what a reunion is supposed to for this season?
I mean, to be quite honest with you, I'm gonna say yes, because there was nothing going on in the season drama-wise to address besides.
Carrie, listen.
There was no drama all season besides Lovers and Friends. We had the drama with Carrie, and Ariel, but we cleared that up a long time ago. We didn't even have to rehash
Carrie. Y'all had Carrie so twisted up in that thing.
No, I mean, and I don't like even when. See, the thing about Carrie is that I respected Carrie because right after he told Ariel, he texted me and was like, "I fucked up." I said, "What?"
Like, what you know?
I told Ariel, blah blah blah, and I was like, "Oh Lord, here we go." And I was just like, "I'll contact Ariel to figure it out," but I didn't get around to it. But as far as the reunion as a whole, there wasn't a lot going on. Dre Simmer wasn't there, so there's really no need to address Dre Simmer. Well, Eric James wasn't there, so there was really no need to address Eric James. The only other real issue was George and Reese going back and forth, me and Reese, and that was it. So I kind of feel like it served its purpose as far as like addressing the issue.
Got you. Okay. So the last 5 minutes, It was a bit. Listen, I'm laughing at Carrie D because when I tell you I rewatched that clip because somebody put it on their Instagram today. Was it you? Somebody put it on their Instagram. That last like with Trey Howard going off. Carrie D's face, baby.
We was all caught off guard. What was going on? It was just like, well, you know what?
Carrie's face was like.
I knew Trey was actually going to do something earlier and I felt it because when me and Reese was when we were talking, they brought Trey up.
Right, I saw that.
And I thought maybe people had said that then, but it just happened at the end. And Trey was just like, no, we're not going to go out without laying it all out, telling the truth. This is going to be the farewell. We didn't let it all out. And everybody on this everybody on this live, why is everybody so peaceful? Like, let's say what it is. And Trey just said.
I knew Trey was ready when
Trey was definitely ready.
Amani, when they were doing the one-on-ones, and Trey was like, I just think this is wrong. I just don't think that this is right for us to do it like this. And so I want that to be addressed. Why are we doing it this way? Why are we here? I got this outfit. I said, Trey is ready. I knew
Trey was not playing.
Ready.
Trey was definitely not playing. He was not.
He was absolutely not. Right. Carrie, your face said it too. Carrie D said, I was like, oh, bitch, it's about to go down. And that is what your face. If y'all, listen, go back to that. Markel got it on his Instagram right now. Dior and Carrie D's face are the two faces y'all need to go watch when you look at Trey going off. You don't even need to worry about what Trey's saying. Just look at that. Dior was like,
Dior turned as if Trey was sitting next to him.
He did. He really did.
And Ariel was like,
as if he was gonna snatch him up like son.
Everybody was just like, whoa.
So, do you share? I mean, not so much in the way it came out, but do you share his frustration though? And like,
I felt like everybody understood where Trey was coming from. No matter if you agree with 100%, you understood exactly where he was coming from what we all just had to deal with all season. Well, not everybody had to deal with it, but like you dealt with it. But
even if y'all weren't a part of it, you saw it.
You saw it. Yeah.
Okay, so final words on Chasing Dallas season 3. Final words, comments. Anything.
You real clear about season 3.
Yes, I'm being very clear about season 3.
I'm picking up on your.
And Dario last night on TTV stated that was not the end. There will be a season 4 and leave him the hell alone. That's basically what he said. Was leave him the hell alone about it. There will be a season 4. I mean, is there any announcement you would like to make about season 4?
Yes.
Wait a minute, hold on. Markel has an announcement that he would like to answer about season 4. Yes, Markel?
So as far as season 4 goes, now that she put me on the channel by myself. All right. So as far as season 4 goes of Chasing Dallas, season 4 of Chasing Dallas, I'm not going to be a part of the show. I am not going to be a cast member. I'm leaving after season 3. I wish everybody the best, but I will not be on the screens of season 4. And that's all I got to say. Really, I don't know where you was alluding to.
I wasn't alluding to nothing.
Let's just say this. Okay, well, let's just say this.
You said you did.
Let's just say this because there's been so many people in the comments saying, Markel, you should take over. Markel, you should take over. Oh my God, what if Reese gone? You should take over. I mean, it's been sent to him. It's been sent to me. It's been in blogs. It's been in letters. It's been in the newspaper, the AJC. Okay, I heard it. I'll be honest with you guys. Has there been a conversation amongst like bloggers and stuff? Yes. Have I signed contracts and stuff? No. Do I really want to take on that body of work? I'm not there yet. I'm saying I'm not there yet, meaning like I can't do it. It's just that I don't know if I really want to do that. So
I can respect that. And let's be clear. I'm joking with you. I'm joking. I knew if you had an announcement to make, you would have I would have known that before we got started. Like, all right, I'm gonna give you the exclusive. But I'm joking with you. But on a serious note, don't rush into anything. Like, I think it's flattering that we, myself included, all feel like that's something you could do, that you have the talent to do it, that you have the knowledge to do it, that you are bringing with you that institutional knowledge of the show. But it is a major undertaking on a lot of levels. So don't let yourself be rushed into it. Give yourself some time. Sometimes you have to walk away from something for a minute and let yourself refresh. You know what I mean? So take that time out and let yourself refresh. And if you feel how you feel in a couple of months, like, it's not like y'all need to start filming now. Atlanta's coming out. You've got stuff coming out, which we're gonna get to right now.
And let me just set the record. It has not been offered to me. Okay.
Well, and let's be clear about that. Let's be clear about that.
I don't want to get it misconstrued. Let's be clear. Somebody chopped this interview up. Markel said, no.
Right. Yeah. Let's be clear. It has not been offered. Okay.
Yeah. He has not. He has not come to me and say, Markel, I think you should take on. Here's a contract. What do you think? Who you gonna keep? Who you like? That has not happened. So I don't want people to let it get back to the masses. Oh, Markel, no. That ain't even happening. We just talk about what the YouTube world people are saying.
Right. That's what's out there. That is what's out there.
Y'all don't try to get me unemployed. Okay.
Right, because we still employed. So we get ready to pivot, but before we pivot, I do want to give a special shout out. Shout out to my mods who are either in the bushes or in the chat. El Teddy and Abby, I've seen both of them. I want to give a shout out to the other bloggers that I've seen. T Spiller. Y'all can check him out on Instagram, and it's just that he be spilling his tea over there. And a special shout out to my boy, my baby, TTB. Y'all definitely know y'all need to check him out. He be holding it down over there, giving you all of those. Okay. And if there's anybody that I missed, charge it to my head, not my heart. Thank you, Carrie D, a member of the cast of Chasing Dallas. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that as well. Okay.
Can you still hear me?
Look at T Spiller being messy. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Why the camera not on? Oh, I must be. Is this the reunion? Hold on.
I don't know, but fix it, Jesus. Fix it. Okay? Hey, Johnson.
I'm gonna leave him come.
He's gonna leave and come back. All right. So when he comes back, this will be great. Now we're gonna pivot into what he does have going on. We are done with the rumors. I wanted to put that out there because I know that's what a lot of people have been talking about and saying, that Markel is going to take over the show. So I wanted to get that out there to clear that up. And now we can pivot into what he does have going on. You ready? You back? We see you. You ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
I'm live.
You're live, right? We can see you. I just said we can see you. Lord Jesus. Thank you. T Speller admits that he is a big liar. Thank you. All right. So just so y'all know, he admits it. It's great. It's great. Okay. Now, with that being said, Markel, what you got coming up next? We saw the super trailer for something last night.
You should play the trailer.
Okay. You were supposed to send it to me.
Don't you got access to YouTube?
Listen, talk about the show while I get the trailer.
So, you guys, I have started my own platform, my own network. It's called 86 TV. And my first show on there is called Rookies. And Rookies is going to explore Generation Z, ages 21 through 25. And pretty much we're just going to get into their real, true, everyday life when they battling new friendships, love, trying to just start their careers like from the bottom up. And I didn't want to focus on nobody's careers. I didn't want to focus on like where they're going in life per se. I just wanted to start like in the very beginning, because I don't feel like you have to have a career to be a personality. So these kids, I call them the new kids on the block. I'm just giving them the opportunity to become the next generation up, because we all get older. We ain't gonna be doing this forever. So we need to get the new kids coming up. So that's what that's what Rookies is about.
All right, so we're gonna watch the trailer And then we're gonna get into what else you have going on that with 8-6 and where Lovers and Friends is gonna be, and is there another Lovers and Friends? So let's do this. Y'all know how I'm about sharing this daggone screen, but here we go. We're gonna share it. We're gonna share it.
Welcome to Dallas, Texas, where everyone wants to be. The city is big, but our community is small. There's tons of fun, but there's also a lot of drama. We're the new kids on the block. They call us rookies. Dior is the one who's going to get to the bottom of things. Nothing gets past.
So what had you late? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Right into it, well, you got a break. You just I just had to go right into it.
Glenn is definitely going to keep you laughing and will question anything that doesn't make sense.
So, what the fuck just happened up there? How did you get there?
Bad. All I can say about him is he's goofy, wild, really quiet. It's a wild combination. I know.
I like guys and girls biologically. End of the story.
Solo, he's definitely going to laugh at everything, but you'll have to wait to see what our dynamic is.
Stop playing. You already nothing.
Yeah. And then there's me, Juan. Wild, crazy, banshee. You know what's going on.
It didn't come from me, though. It didn't come from me, though. It didn't come from me.
I know that Dallas may look like fun, but trust me, it's not what it seems. And this is Rookies.
I'ma need savings till the I can't snake it.
Why they fight at the Macy's parking lot?
Where they supposed to be parking? Where they supposed to be fighting? Down to the
that was at a real event. You know how they say these people have events. That was a real event. And yeah, I was not expecting that to happen. It just kind of went left.
Now we
quick.
did see some familiar faces though. Hold on.
So
y'all.
you saw Glenn. Glenn was on Lovers and Friends season 2. He was the friend of Lionel.
Lord Lionel.
Oh, and then Fannin. Sorry, I forgot about Fannin.
Fannin was one of the one of the daters, right?
He was one of the daters for Jamil on season 1.
From season 1. I remember him because I remember we were talking about how young he was. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second, y'all, because my something's wrong with my battery. Hold on. My battery is running low. And my it's plugged in, but it's not connecting. So talk about Lovers and Friends. What's going on?
So they say they know Dior. Yeah, so basically it's Dior, it's Fannin, it's Quan, it's Solo, and it's Glenn. Glenn is the key. Glenn is funny. He comes with the reads. If you think you're gonna read him, he is on top of it. Okay.
Well, I liked him from Lovers and Friends. I thought he was so funny with with his friend and all that. I loved his relationship. I mean, his personality then.
Definitely. Oh, so when it comes to Lovers and Friends, I had already chosen my bachelors for season 3, and we were going to start filming like February, March area, kind of like when the coolness kind of cool down a little bit, because I don't like to be outside in the free and cold trying to film on the camera.
First of all, it don't even get cold in Dallas like that.
Yes, it do. You saw that snowstorm we had. We was snowing.
That was
we had
a
no kind of electricity.
That was a fluke. That is not y'all normal winter.
No. It snows in Dallas. It gets freezing cold every winter. It gets cold. It gets cold in Dallas. Dallas get all right.
You live there, so I'm a defer.
Markel, why did you name your channel 86? I named my channel 86 because that's the year I was born in.
well, there you go.
There you go. Something simple.
Okay.
So Lovers and Friends.
My bad. Okay.
So Lovers and Friends, I definitely was going to do a season 3. And then Rookies came along, and then I was like, do I really want to do a Lovers? Maybe I can kind of like change it up just a little bit. So then I thought about doing a Lovers, do a spinoff and do a Lovers and Friends boot camp. and have like a pre lovers,
You
a
might need
pre
to
lovers
teach
and
these people
friends.
how to date because some of these
Teach people how to date. And then I was just like, I'm kind of not interested in that anymore. So I do
maybe you
have
shouldn't
another.
ask on the first date, are you a cheater and are you gonna cheat on me
Yeah,
with
like
my
really
best
kind of
friend,
get into
with
that
my
and
cousin, with my brother? Like maybe you should ask that question. Okay.
teach them how to actually go on dates, and you'll see them do like mock dates or something, right? Then I was like, I don't want to do that no more. So then I came up with the idea of doing another spinoff called I can't really say the entire.
Yeah, because you don't want
Well,
nobody.
let me just say this.
You don't want nobody steal it from you, so don't say nothing.
No, I'm just gonna put it out there. We were on live, me, George, and some other people was on live. We were talking about shows and stuff. And then I was just like, George, why don't you just start dating again? Blah, blah, blah. He was like, yeah, whatever he was saying. I was like, we should do a Lovers and Friends Presents. Everyone loves George.
I would be here for that. Can I tell you, I would be so here for a George dating show.
Everybody loves George. And
I would be here for
that will be a key. And I said, I think that will be perfect. And I think you really need to find somebody for real. So
now, I don't know if we find nobody, but I think I would be thoroughly entertained. I think I would be thoroughly entertained. I don't know if he would find nobody, but I would be entertained.
I hope he would, and I hope he would. So that right there, so Everybody Loves George is definitely a serious conversation. Nothing's been filmed or nothing yet. But that's been a serious conversation. And then today, I got some other good news about a Lovers and Friends situation. So it may be a George thing and a season 3. I don't really know yet. But if anything, we won't start filming until February.
Okay. Well, it's no problem. It's no problem. Now, let me ask you this. Are we going to get some more Cooking with George and Markel? Can we get some more cooking shows?
You got to ask. Listen, here's the thing. George takes too long to cook. He takes too long to cook. He takes too long to prep. He would have talked all day. I would literally be at his house for 4 hours for a 20-minute dinner. And I'm like, George, I can't do this. I'm tired because then I got to edit all this stuff, all this talking for 4 hours. I cut it down to 20 minutes. And it's just like, no. But yeah, I definitely want to bring that back because people like that. They thought that was entertaining.
It was hilarious.
I enjoyed it.
It was absolutely hilarious to me. Honestly,
I think what I would do is I would bring it back and just upgrade the quality. I mean, the quality was pretty good, but just upgrade.
I know what you're saying. Make it a little more like, yeah, I got you. So let me ask you this. And I know I have a few more minutes for you. Got to get ready to get out of here. But
I mean, you got 3 minutes because I got to go in the closet, get dressed, handle something, and do all the other stuff. Sorry.
We said an hour. Don't do me. Anyway, moving on. All right, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be real quick. So, what's the vision for 8-6? I mean, are you trying to build a network like we know in Dario's vision is to have basically have a show? And he's kind of gotten to that point now where he has at least one show running pretty much at all times now. So, is that the plan to get to that?
My plan is definitely to build a network with different types of content. That's why, like, the log line of the channel is called Permission to Create Freely. So I want to be able to collaborate with other people and bring multiple different contents onto the platform. As long as the quality is good, because we ain't having no static. That's not what we're gonna do. So eventually, yes, but I also don't want to compete with nobody, right? I don't want to compete with Chasing. I don't want to compete with G Status. I don't want to compete with The Come Up. I don't want to compete with Hot Boys. I don't want to compete with District. I don't want to compete with Web and Real Life. I don't want to compete with them. So that's why when I want to come out with a show, I want to make sure that my show is just a little bit different.
Gotcha.
So we're not in the same realm. It has nothing to do with, like, there's no shade to nobody. I just want to be in a different realm. I don't want to be like, well, this is just like, I want to be just a tinge different.
I got you. All right. Well, since I know I gotta let you go, like I said, I don't want nobody mad at me.
And if for you guys who cannot locate 8-6 TV because for some reason people say they can't find it, you can actually go to the Chasing Reality YouTube page and you can see all the links for rookies on the Chasing Reality YouTube page. So if you can't find me, you can get every episode from Chasing Reality YouTube page and it'll bring you right over there to me.
So thank you so much. First of all, I want to congratulate you. I'm proud of you. I'm here to support what you have going on over there. You know I will. Please, everybody, please, and thank you. Please go over and make sure that you
Oh, and let me say this real quick. For everybody who wants a show, permission to create freely. Listen, because I've had people reach out to me in my DMs pitching shows already. I just want to put this disclaimer out there. I do have some projects coming up that I have not told ReallyB yet because I'm keeping it under wraps. So I am going to be extremely busy for like next year, but I am interested in your shows. But if you're going to bring it to me or any other network, show me some type of pilot. Give me something. Give me a visual. Give me something where I'm going to look at so we can kind of have an idea. Because some of the words is just like, okay, it's not enough to pique my interest or anybody else's interest. And I'll just leave it at that. There's no shade to nobody, but just come with the full package and then be like, cool, I like it. Let's redo it. Boom.
Got it. Okay. Well, what I was saying before anyway, but I want to just say again, please, you guys, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Rookies premieres January the 6th. Rookie premiere
January 6th, 8/7 Central.
Right. So Rookies premieres January 6th. And again, I will be supporting it. So we're going to be talking about it over here. And we can get some interviews and things of that nature. You know how we do.
Yeah. If you guys want to see them, I think they're actually on live right now on YouTube. So you can probably click on any one of those links, their names in any one of the videos that I did. Oh, and also, if you are in the Dallas area, I did post about we're having a premiere party at the Look Dine-In Cinema, so you'll be able to order your wings, your drinks, sit on the sofas, and elevate, sit back, and watch the show.
I'm not doing this with him.
The tickets sold out in 30 minutes.
But I'm not doing this with George coming in the room talking about some praise the Lord, everybody. I'm not doing this with you, George.
George. Tickets sold out in 30 minutes. I did reach out to the theater to see if I can get a bigger room just because people still like, I want to come. So we may potentially have more seats, but I have to like do more work and see if we can get.
Well, congratulations on that. I did see where it sold out. By the time I got off work, it was sold out. So
it was
congratulations.
Quick. It was quick. Yeah.
It was quick. All right. So if you need to go ahead and go. Don't go nowhere.
Thank you so much. Everybody, don't forget, please subscribe to 86 TV. DM me, don't call me. Send me a message, do whatever you need to do to reach out to me. I gotta go. Today is Wooda's birthday, so I gotta go to his birthday dinner, and I gotta get ready for it.
Give Wooda a kiss for me.
I will let Wooda know. I almost said your real name, girl. I almost put your government card.
Don't say my real name. But tell Wooda I say happy birthday, though.
I will tell him, and everybody in chat, I love you guys all. Honestly, all the reviewers, all the bloggers, all the cast of Chasing, George, Carrie, Ariel, Dior, Robert,
Trey.
Thank you. My mind's going. Trey, even from all the other seasons, Aubrey and Tony and Charles and Wooda and Kane. I love you guys all. See you guys next year. Gotta go.
Bye, Markel. All right, you guys, don't go anywhere because we getting ready to do the drawing. I'm doing the 12 days of Christmas on my channel. If you are a member, this is a members only event. So if you are a member, you are eligible. And official D-Spot is actually in the room. Thank you, D-Spot, for coming through. If you are not subscribed to official D-Spot, y'all make sure y'all get over there and subscribe to him. He gives you the mukbangs. He's also one of the people that's participating in the Vlogmas with us, along with El Teddy, Peace Love, also Sarah, King Roman, I believe that's the group, and V Lenore. But tonight, and Carrie D, I'm gonna be calling you because I'm gonna talk to you too, baby. So this is day 4 of the 12 days of Christmas giveaway. So all the names in here are members of are members who are eligible. If you still want to become a member, you can, and you'll be eligible for the remainder of the prizes. Don't forget, we are going to have a game night. We're going to have trivia night the week of Christmas where anybody is eligible to win cash prizes. And we're going to be playing some trivia questions that are connected to the Vlogmas of everybody. So I might be asking y'all, what was D-Spot doing while he was doing his Vlogmas? And if you want, you got to be over there watching and see what D-Spot had going on over there while he was doing his Vlogmas, right? All right. tonight's prize is coming from Royal Shade by Midas. These are sunglasses and frames. You guys, I'm going to put El Teddy, if you are still in the bushes, can you drop the link in the chat for me, please? Can you pull it from out of the group chat and drop the link in the chat for me, please? So the person whose name I'm going to pull out, you're going to win something off from King Royal Shades by Midas. I want to keep saying King Midas, but Royal Shades. I'm getting ready to pull the name now. And y'all go over there and support him. This is a young black man, a young brother. Y'all know that's what I'm trying to do with the 12 days of Christmas is support young black, well, ain't got to be young, but, you know, some black entrepreneurs. So they're going to be winning something from there. Oh, Lil Baby already dropped it. Lil Baby. Shoot. Sorry, y'all. I clicked myself on my own daggone live. Okay. Lil Baby did that. Okay, thank you, Lil Baby. You know, my moms be on it, honey. My moms be on it. All right, so the winner of some shades by Midas. I keep wanting to say King Midas, and I know that's not right. Oh, shoot. I can deliver these in person. My boy Face. Yeah, now don't worry about the ghetto-ness. Don't worry about the ghetto-ness of but my boy Face 012, that's a personal friend of mine. Y'all know who Face is. He's one of my co-hosts on the podcast. I can deliver these to him in person. So I'm gonna order those. They'll be delivered to me, and I'll make sure I get them in his hands. Thank you, El Teddy. There's the website, you guys. Please go and check out King. I keep wanting to say King official D Spots page, and y'all go check it out. And you guys are gonna get Vlogmas tonight, day 10. I think we're on. And I gotta fix my Vlogmas. My numbers got screwed up, but I'll fix it. Matter of fact, I'll fix that when I get off of here. And you know, y'all are gonna get some reviews tonight. Right. Well, you don't have to be listen, you don't have to win to be eligible. I didn't make that a stipulation. So he's not here, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and get him them shades anyway, honey. I may do a gift card and let him order them himself. But either way, we're gonna get that done. And thank you guys for being here. Thank you for coming out to hear what Markel had to say. We'll be back later, probably not tomorrow, because tomorrow I told you guys I'm gonna be decorating over my parents' house. So if I do come live, it'll be late after I get home. Oh, actually, I won't. Tomorrow morning, don't forget to check me out on Kamisha Reviews. We'll be doing our Ready to Love panel. And then tomorrow evening, YB Entertainment will be doing a panel on his YouTube channel, just discussing web series and things like that. And I told him that if I was home, that I would come through and check it out. So I probably won't be live over here tomorrow. I'll be doing that if I'm home and I'm able to get over there. So with that being said, I may or may not see y'all until Monday. Because Sunday, I'm going to be watching football because it is the Washington football team versus the Dallas Cowboys. And y'all know how I feel about that. And y'all know that I'm going to be hanging out with some people watching the game. So I may not be able to come live on Sunday. So with that being said, thank you guys for being here. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit the like button on your way out. If you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And I will see y'all later. And my free Wednesday, you know what, D? I'm gonna put it on my calendar right now, and I'm gonna make myself free. Okay? You know you gotta remind me. So hit me up like Tuesday and remind me. But I'm gonna make myself free. Zap, don't do me, Zap. Don't do it. Love y'all. Mwah. Peace.